With a new presidential administration comes renewed hope on the COVID vaccination front.
You've heard what the Biden administration has said: 100 million doses in 100 days. I don't know how they're going to get there.
But Yale New Haven's chief medical officer said the proof will be in the pudding.
The first indication, I think, will be next week, because we have no window into what doses we're going to get.
As Yale New Haven Health continues to open new high-volume vaccination centers in the coming days across the state, including Yale's Landman Center, plain and simple, they need more vaccine.
Well, you do the math. If we're going to get, this adult population of the state of Connecticut vaccinated in 5 months, if you back into that calculation, the state of Connecticut needs to do 280,000 starting next week, 280,000 vaccines per week.
For some perspective, statewide, only roughly 260,000 combined first and second doses have been administered, but help could be on the way.
Just before I joined you, I was listening to President Biden talk about using the Defense Production Act and all the resources available at the federal level to ramp up production.
And the DPH's acting commissioner says she expects there will be better communications between the federal government and states with the Biden administration. In New Haven, Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.